Hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. In this video, we're going to learn how to automate YouTube content creation using AI agent. So I'm a content creator and I regularly post content on my YouTube channel. Now every time I have a new idea, firstly I have to sit and find the title, description, tags, the script, the outline of the script for my YouTube idea. Now over here, finding all these details manually is a very time consuming and a hectic task. So to solve this problem, I have created an AI agent using Pabbly Connect that is going to automate this entire process, and we're going to create this AI agent without need of any coding and programming skills. Now as soon as I'm going to add the details of the new idea in my Google Sheets, automatically an AI agent is going to generate us the titles, it is going to generate the description, tags and the script outline. As soon as all the details are going to be generated by the AI agent, it is going to be automatically updated in my Google Sheets, or the generated data is going to be added back in my Google Sheets. So now if you want to learn this entire process of how you can create this amazing AI agent using Pabbly Connect, for that let me take you to my screen. In this video, we are going to learn how to add IndiaMART leads to Google Sheets for water purifier business. So as an owner of a water purifier business, I regularly receive buyers' inquiries through IndiaMART from people interested in purchasing water purification systems. I use IndiaMART to connect with those potential customers in real time. I use Google Sheets to maintain a clean, organized record of every inquiry, including their contact details and product interest. This helps me track leads more efficiently and follow up without missing any opportunity. With this automation, all leads that are generated in my IndiaMART account is instantly added in my Google Sheets without any manual efforts, saving me time and helping me stay on the top of every potential sale. And I'm going to create this amazing connection between these two applications using Pabbly Connect. So for that, on a new tab, I'm going to browse the website of Pabbly Connect, that is www.pabbly.com/connect. After browsing the website, Pabbly Connect's landing page is going to appear in front of you, on which you have two options: sign in or sign up for free. If you're an existing user, you can directly sign into your Pabbly Connect account. But if you're a new user, you can sign up for free and get 100 free tasks every month. I'm an existing user, so I'm going to directly sign into my Pabbly Connect account. After signing in, you can see the all Pabbly apps in front of you, in which you can see all the applications that Pabbly provides, from which we are going to use Pabbly Connect. For that, we have to click on this Access Now button beneath it right here. Then Pabbly Connect's dashboard is going to appear in front of you, on which now we have to create a new automation. For that, click on this Create Workflow button on the top right corner. And firstly, it is asking for my workflow name, which is going to be, so this is the name of my workflow. For the folder, these are the folders from which I'm going to select the workflows folder, and then I'm going to click on this Create button right here. And as I've done that, you can see over here a new workflow has been created. And you can see there are two windows in front of you. One is the trigger window, other is the action window. So what is trigger and action? Trigger and action are the two most important steps of our automation process, because our process depends on these two principles. Over here, trigger says when this happens and action says do this. That means what is action? Action is a response towards our trigger. In an automation process, there can be only one trigger step but multiple action steps. We are going to set up a trigger step first, in which on my trigger application, what I'm going to do is I'm going to select over here as IndiaMART. As with the help of IndiaMART, I receive my potential customers or clients' data. I want that as soon as a new lead is going to be generated in my IndiaMART account, automatically the trigger over here should capture the response of that. That is why for my trigger application, I've selected it as IndiaMART, and the trigger event is going to be new leads. After selecting the trigger application and the event, you can see that Pabbly Connect has provided us with a webhook URL. Now using the unique webhook URL and by following the steps given here below in the help desk, we are going to build a connection between IndiaMART and Pabbly Connect. For that, firstly, I'm going to copy this URL from here and then log into my IndiaMART account. From the panel on the left side, you have to go to the Lead Manager option right over here. After coming to Lead Manager, you have to go to Menu option, go to Import Export Leads, and then select this Push API section right here. And you can see then the Push API integration page is going to appear in front of you. And firstly, it is asking for us to select the source. For the source, the given source is not provided in the drop-down. So we have to select the source over here as Other. Firstly, it is asking for the platform name. So for the platform name over here, I'm going to give the platform name, that is Pabbly Connect. Okay. And for the URL, I'm going to paste the webhook URL that Pabbly Connect has provided us. Okay, so I'm going to copy it from here and paste it over here in this field. And then I'm going to click on this save button right here. Then it is asking for the reason why are we activating this API. For this, I'm going to select the reason from the drop down and select it over here. And as I've done that, you can see the URL has been added in my IndiaMART account. As now the webhook URL is added successfully, I'm going to go back to my workflow and scroll down. It says waiting for webhook response. So now to check whether IndiaMART is successfully connected to Pabbly Connect or not, what I'm going to do is I'm going to generate a test lead in my IndiaMART account. And after that, I'm going to check whether automatically the trigger over here captures the response of the test lead been generated or not. Okay. So now for generating the test lead, what I'm going to do is I'm going to open my IndiaMART users account. So this is my IndiaMART users account, and now I have generated a test product with the help of which I am going to generate a test lead. So firstly, I'm going to search for the test product that I've created right over here. So this is the test product that I've created. I'm going to open this. So this is the test product you can see right over here, and now I'm going to generate the test lead. For that, I'm going to click on this contact supplier button. I'm going to select one of the option, click on this submit button. Okay, I'm going to select another option as well. Now it is asking for the reason. Okay, the inquiry that we are generating, we have to write the message. So for the inquiry over here, I'm going to write it as, so this is the inquiry that I have. Can you supply 10 units of commercial water purifiers for my office? Okay. After entering the inquiry, I'm going to click on this next button. It is asking for the GST number. So I'm going to enter a dummy GST number and click on the submit button. You can see it says the details are sent. This means now the test lead has been generated. So now as the test lead is generated, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back, and in this workflow, I'm going to scroll down, and yes, you can see right over here, the response has been captured successfully. The status is success. This is the query ID. This is the subject. You can see right over here. State is Madhya Pradesh. Name of the lead is Angel. If I'm going to further scroll down, you can see this is the mobile number of the lead. This is the email address. Country IN, that is India. Company name is Test Company. City is Bhopal. Address is Bhopal, Madhya Pradesh. Date and time of the query been generated. This is the product name that we have selected, and this is the message. Can you supply 10 units of commercial water purifiers for my office? Okay. So as you can see, the query has been generated successfully over here in my IndiaMART account, and we have captured the response right here in our trigger. This means that IndiaMART is connected to Pabbly Connect and our trigger setup has now been done. Now we have the leads details. I want to add it in my Google Sheets. For that, let us set up our action step. For the action application, I'm going to select over here as Google Sheets. Action event is going to be add new row, and then I'm going to click on this connect button. A window is going to appear in front of you, on which click on add new connection. Then click on this sign in with Google button right here. It is asking for us to choose an account. Which account do we want to connect to Pabbly Connect? This is the account. I'm going to select it. Then it is asking for the access for this account, for which I'm going to click on this allow button right here, as this is a safe process and our data is perfectly safe with Pabbly Connect. So I'm going to click on this allow button. And as you can see that I've successfully authorized Google Sheets with Pabbly Connect. First, it is asking for us to select the spreadsheet, for which I'm going to select IndiaMART leads details. So for the spreadsheet from the drop down, I'm going to select it as IndiaMART leads details. In this sheet, I have one single sheet in the name of sheet 1. So I'm going to select that sheet. Now it is asking for the unique query ID, name, email, phone number, company, address, city, state, country, product name, and the message. What are these fields? These are the headers that I've created, you can see in this spreadsheet. And under the headers, I want to create the record of my leads details. So now for the data of these fields, I'm going to map the data, which is inserting data from the previous step. So I'm going to insert the data from the previous step of this workflow. How it works is that as soon as I'm going to click on this field, the previous step is going to appear in front of you. As I'm going to click on it, the response that was captured in our previous step is going to appear in front of you. This is the unique query ID, and it is asking for the unique query ID. So I'm going to select the data of the unique query ID of my lead from my previous response. As now I've selected the data from my previous response, this data is now been mapped. And as I've mapped this data, the data has now become dynamic. That means now whenever a new response is going to be captured in our previous step, automatically the new data is going to be updated in place of this mapped data. Similarly, for the name of my lead, I'm going to map the data. For the email address, I'm going to map the data of the email address. For the phone number, I'm going to map the data of the phone number. For the company, I'm going to map the data of the company right here. It is asking for the address. For the address, I'm going to map the data. For the city, I'm going to map the data of the city right here. For the state, I'm going to map the data of the state right over here. Then it is asking for the country. For the country, I'm going to map the data. It is asking for the product name. So for the product name, I'm going to map the data of the product name. And lastly, for the message, I'm going to map the data of the query. After filling in all the required details, I'm going to click on this Save and Send Test Request button right here. I have received a response, which is a positive response. If I'm going to open my spreadsheet, you can see in my spreadsheet the record of the lead's details has been created. This is the unique query ID. Name of the lead is Angel. This is the email address, that is testuser@pabblytudes.com. This is the mobile number of my lead. Company is Test Company. Address is Bhopal, Madhya Pradesh. City is Bhopal. State is Madhya Pradesh. Country is IN, that is India. Product name is Pabbly Subscription Billing. And for the query, this is the message. Can you supply 10 units of commercial water purifiers for my office? Okay. So as now the lead's details has been created as a record in my spreadsheet, this means that Google Sheets is now been successfully connected to IndiaMART using Pabbly Connect. So now to sum up till now what we have done, I'm an owner for water purifier business and I receive a lot of leads in my IndiaMART account for which I want to create a systematic record. For that, I have created this amazing automation. Trigger is IndiaMART new leads. As soon as a new lead is going to be generated by the potential customers or clients, automatically the trigger is going to capture the response of that. As now to add the leads data in Google Sheets, I've added this action step, Google Sheets add new row, using which the data is automatically going to be added. And in this manner, without need of any coding and programming skills, I have created the connection between IndiaMART and Google Sheets using Pabbly Connect. So this was it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Not just with these applications, you can create automation between multiple applications using Pabbly Connect. If you have any doubts, you can send us email on support@pabbly.com. If you have any queries, you can ask us queries on forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any pricing related issues, you can check out this link. If you like this video, please do subscribe to our channel and hit the like button down there.